Happy Monday! Welcome back. Hopefully, I don't echo too horribly. This is the first time I've shut the office door, but it's movie night in the other room, and yeah, gotta do what I gotta do. In addition, I'm short on time because tonight we are launching the 14 days to caring for your body through overwhelm, and that's starting in like 6 minutes. So I'm gonna get this to you. But I know so many of us that struggle with overwhelm because it's hard not to, especially this time of year when our kids are going back to school. I mean, for me, especially like I work already. I want to have horse time. I homeschool my daughter, and we're starting back to that. Not to mention we just moved and all this crazy stuff. So overwhelm is just easy to fall into, especially if you're coming from a past where you were living in survival mode. So things were really hard for you, and the top priority was just getting through the day. And maybe you're still in that place, and that's okay. We can still address your overwhelm right now, right where you sit, and try and make things a little bit better, to make your days easier, to bring more joy into your life, and to reduce everybody's stress levels. Because whether we're talking about children and spouses, dogs and horses, it doesn't matter. When you are in a state of stress, that energy contributes out to the people and animals around you. So if you're trying to accomplish something with your horse and you're stressed out and they're being a jerk, it's really just that you're stressed out, not so much that they're a jerk. So I've got 3 tips for you today. And like I said, we're just going to bust right through them because I've got something else to go do right after this. I'm going to go do our opening momentum call. So actually, before I get into the tips, you'll see in the description of this video, if you're watching this on Facebook or on YouTube, you'll see in the description that there's a link there. You can jump into this 14 days. It's 50% off for the group. You get way more than just this 14 days. There's a previous 90-day challenge that we did in the spring and a 90-day challenge coming up this fall. You're going to get all of it, lifetime access to this group for 50% off. So I can tell you that it's less than $50 because it's 50% off. So jump in now for all the benefits, and you can jump on our call tonight. So anyways, our 3 tips to survive overwhelm. First and foremost, take care of your body. And this is the hardest thing to do because this is usually what we skip over. And that's what the 14 days of caring for your body through overwhelm is all about, is getting to the point where we can still care for ourselves even with the chaos going on around us. So drink your water, get your sleep, take any vitamins that you have, eat healthy, the things that are usually the first thing to go when you're in a state of overwhelm. So tip number 2 is to know when to rest. And this is so difficult sometimes. Just recently, I actually had a girls' weekend I was supposed to go on. It was a huge celebration, and it was the week after we moved. And I was so determined to go that I ended up waiting until the last minute to say that I couldn't go. And that decision was extremely difficult. I wrestled with it for a long time. But in the end, if I would have gone, I would not have been that much fun, and I would have been super miserable when I came back, just simply because I was stretched to my max. I was taking on as much as I possibly could without going on the weekend. And there's nothing wrong with going to have fun. I could have had fun. I just knew that if I left, there were too many projects at that point for me to come home and just jump back into going to work. So it's really important to recognize when you need to rest, even if it seems like, well, it should be fun and I'm going for a girls' weekend, so that's time out, right? But the reality was I needed to rest at home. I needed more sleep, more water, and definitely not any alcohol because I was probably already dehydrated at that point. So first was to care for your body, and second is to know when to rest. And the third one, this arguably could be the most important, because I think that you don't recognize the first 2 tips without checking in and using gratitude. Gratitude always, because gratitude isn't just like, oh, I made a list of like the 3 things I'm thankful for today. I love my shirt. I'm having a good hair day. And I love my dog. Okay, that's fabulous. That's a fabulous list you have there. But the whole idea behind gratitude is to feel into it. And when you feel into that and think a step beyond what am I grateful for, but why am I grateful for it? When you step that's one step farther in the way I do gratitude, there's actually 3 steps, but we'll go to the second step, which is just feeling into it and how something that you're grateful for makes you feel, that actually changes your frequency. It changes the way you think. It changes your energetic vibration and literally can pick you up. Okay, so instead of being down and exhausted, you can find a little bit of energy and motivation there inside of gratitude. So those are my 3 tips to survive overwhelm. And again, if you are interested, if you're like, yes, I'm tired of putting myself on the back burner because I get nowhere, because I'm on a hamster wheel when I put myself on the back burner, because I continually exhaust myself and I continually fail to meet my physical goals, my health goals, things that I want to attain, I can't do because I'm not taking care of myself. If that is you, use the link in this description or in my bio if you're watching on Instagram, and get in and check out it. Actually, if you're looking at my bio on Instagram, it'll actually say how to become your body's best friend. The latest challenge in that program is 14 days to taking care of your body through overwhelm. So jump into that. All right. Okay, guys, I'm going to go jump into that call. So hopefully I will see you in that group. If not, that's okay. And I will see you next time.